This is our level number one, resistance number one that we need to overcome. A sprint type event where the volume comes in, so there is some demand behind it. What happens? Okay, well, is this a very pronounced rally? No, not really. And still the test is a relatively high volume signature, meaning that supply is present. And then the last 2 days, not a significant progression to the upside, much less than we have had here, much less than we have had here. So again, we just have to see, what kind of rally we're going to have here from this attempt. The main resistance cluster is defined really well for us. There is really nothing else for us to think about this. This is the level to overcome, commit above, and then test that level, right? So we want to see for the change of behavior, something like this, maybe into the upper part of this cluster. Just based on these 2 bars, 1 and 2, those are the 2 most important bars for Bitcoin, and then testing at the higher level. So this would be the bullish scenario, and then overcoming that. Here would be the confirmation of bias change. So you kind of could see that, in order for us to change the bias from the bearish bias to the bullish bias, we still need to produce, some change of behavior rally and then favorable reaction, meaning that it's not going vertically down, but it's actually horizontal reaction, and ability of the price to hold above the first support that acted before as the resistance. So that's your bullish case scenario. The bearish case scenario is just like, okay, we're trying to rally maybe into upthrust and maybe into the low high, and then we basically fail. And we fail this sprint event, and as we do that, acceleration to the downside, where momentum to the downside is increasing. So far, you have to think about this as a downtrend, redistribution to be confirmed or to fail. And since this moment right here, we are creating the background that is, except for this bar right here, is extremely weak.